How about you? I'm Hank. Welcome to Hamiltonville Farm. This guy is Rev from REVSTORATION. How about you, buddy?
What's up, man?
Doing
How's it going?
right?
Doing good.
Listen, he's got a YouTube channel that is just awesome. I'm going to leave his link below. He's going to help me today, but he's not the only guy that's going to help me. Got this guy right here, too. This is Michael from Budget Builds. Now, if you've been a long-time watcher of the channel, me and Michael's actually done a collaboration video together. But go check his channel out, Budget Builds. I'll leave a link in the description. But what are we doing? So there's three of us, three YouTubers get together. We're going to film something, right? We're going to film this. It's a daggum boat. And so, right now it's in the grass. So we're going to take this old Yamaha 2-stroke, and it hasn't ran since 2003, we think. I think that's the last time it ran. Is that right, Michael?
Yep.
Yep. So 2003, 2021, so if my math is right, it's 18 years that we're going to get this thing running. We're going to put it in the water, and you guys come along for the journey. But again, make sure you subscribe to REVSTORATION and Budget Builds. You'll really enjoy their content. Let's get started on this thing. All right, so this is a 1985 McKee. Twin captain chairs up here. So do we both get to be the captains? Do we all? Who gets to be the captain? It's got a Yamaha 150 on it. 1985 model, if I didn't say that already, but man, it is. Whew, it's seen its better days. So Michael assures us that with all his boat mechanic capabilities, that we'll be able to get this thing running and get it on the water. And who's cleaning the bass that we catch?
I'll fry them up in a minute. Preachers know how to eat.
Preachers know how to eat. That's right. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and pull this out and take it back up to Michael's shop and get started on getting this thing running.
Yep.
All right, we got this thing back at the house. Now we'll get it, the engine dropped on this thing, and Rev, it ain't a Ford.
Yeah,
you think you can handle it?
Figure this thing out. I don't even know how to say Yamaha, but we gonna figure this thing out.
Yeah. Michael assures us that he's the professional, so that we can get it running, and all I got to do is hold the camera. So it's gonna be a good time. It's a precision blend Yamaha, so you know it's got that going for it. 150 2-stroke V6 on a 1985 McKee. Out of Fairmont, North Carolina. Got a lot of fans from Fairmont, North Carolina. Appreciate you guys watching.
It's no pressure, or it just releases. It just slowly releases.
Pick it up a little bit.
Oh,
all right, and then yeah, it should just go on down.
One's coming. There you go.
Now, one thing you will notice on this, it's a freshwater motor.
Yeah.
holy moly! If something ran out of that, I believe Hank would have squealed.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
All right.
You had a head job. Look at there, 1979. July 7th, 1979, I guess is when the head was rebuilt on it. Or this side, isn't that a rebuilt head?
They checked the compression in 91 on these.
Yeah, I think it's 91.
Yeah.
That's 91. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can't even see.
Yeah. If it would have been
71, it would have been before its life.
Well, it had good
Come on,
compression in 91, right?
Mm. So this old Ford here has got the battery right here at the passenger seat. We're actually gonna pull this out. It's a marine battery, ain't it, Michael? Yeah. Yeah, we'll pull.
I still drove that when I was a boat mechanic, so.
Oh yeah. We'll take this. We'll take this old battery out of here and use it to work on it with the boat.
Ooh, those are crispy.
Yeah.
Let's get a file and clean them up just a little.
Listen, Michael. I don't know if we could work together.
I do too.
Gotta see smoke first.
All right, so one thing we'll check first when we're putting this on is any kind of sparks, which you don't have. So what'll happen a lot of times on these older engines, and the reason they get parked, people don't realize the rectifier or regulators fail and actually weld together. And so if you have a spark here, you know that has failed, but we didn't have any spark there, so hopefully we're good. See if this thing turns over, check compression, see if we got fire.
Good.
All right, so this is surprising. I think this is the first thing that we've had with a key in it.
Oh yeah.
Let's neutral. let's go ahead. Thankfully, Dave brought a compression gauge. You know, I don't ever have a good one. Let's check some compression on these cylinders.
So we're going to load up these cylinders here with this pressure gauge, and we'll check the compression in it and see if we get enough, and hopefully that will give us some clues of what we need to do or what is already good enough. So on these boat motors, this is actually a V6. These cylinders are actually numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you got your even numbers on this side, your odd numbers on that side, and we'll just work our way down the block, if you will.
That one's got, yeah, right at 100 pounds.
Perfect.
Right at 100.
So we've been real consistent so far. 2, 4, and 6 have had 100 pounds. Number 1 has got 100 pounds. So I think we're going to be good with 3 and 5 as well. Fingers crossed.
Right at 100. Right at 100.
Now that we've checked the compression, what we'll do is we'll check the spark. And then Michael gave us some big long explanation about power pack, something or another. I wasn't listening. I was looking. I actually got my eye on this chocolate donut he's got behind me. But
we're going to find a spot to see if we can see some good fire.
This one's good. Yeah. This side's good.
Hold on, don't hit it. Let me get you towards the metal.
Hit it? You want me to hit it?
Yeah.
If you're scared, say you're scared.
I'm scared. Ain't no doubt. All right, hit it one more time. All right. Good.
Got all the plugs in now. Is there a torque spec for that, or is it just like a quarter turn after?
There is technically a torque spec on spark plugs.
Yeah,
it's set your torque and go after.
Right.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah. Okay. Michael's gonna pull that intake off that thing. You reckon it's got any trash in it?
Probably. Oh, I love that.
I'm still wanting something to jump out.
Beautiful.
Man.
Look, you can eat off that thing.
Now, I will tell you what's going to be fun. So what happens when these boat motors sit, because you're a two-stroke and you have oil in it, your fuel will evaporate, and I can about guarantee if we need to go ahead, let's pull the drain plugs on these carburetors, straight oil is going to come out.
Get some oil coming out of there. Look at the old breather vents. Yeah, this Yamaha Fords don't do that, Hank. Drum roll.
Look at that.
Ooh. Yuck. Okay. Let's pull all of those. Let's get some fresh fuel to this thing and attempt to flush it through a little bit.
I told Michael off camera, I was like, look, dude, you know, these diesels that I work on don't have carburetors. I don't experience this problem. Is there any way we can throw a common rail diesel on this thing?
Let's do it. I'm all for it, man.
So Michael's looking for a fuel primer. That fuel primer bulb, we opened it up, and look, there's a possum.
I was like, I'm just trying to take a nap in here.
Lord have mercy. I thought you were supposed to play dead, buddy. Yeah, he's a skinny one. You need to feed that thing.
Baby.
Yeah, where's the mama? That's hilarious.
I reckon I can get it out.
Get it out.
Not dramatizing me, brother.
Huh?
So this is.
So he's got the fuel tank up here. What we'll do is we'll flush these carburetors out. You'll see the gun. Hopefully that will clean them up a little bit for us. Got the fuel tank hook up here, and what we did, this fuel filter here has got a crack in it, so we just bypassed it and put a fuel filter on it here, and we'll run it through now.
See if our floats are stuck or not.
Oh, there
Nope,
we go.
everything's flowing.
All three?
All three.
What kind of crap is crusty grossness is coming out of there?
No,
Pretty clean.
Yeah, pretty clean.
The top has a little color to it.
All right, one thing you want to do different about a boat than normally what you do on a regular vehicle is this thing has to have water on it to run. You know, it's water cooled and all that good stuff. So you'll put those ears on it right here, and the engine has to what they call pee, right? So there's a pee hole out here, and so that water has to escape out of here. Well, they're notorious for getting like clogged up with dirt divers or whatever, so you just got to check that kind of stuff. If any of you have a boat, you understand what I'm talking about when you see that coming out the backside of your engine.
They shove these so full of stuff. Not too shabby.
Yeah, not bad.
There you go.
And this is how you check it.
Yep.
And it's completely blocked off.
All right.
Get the other side.
Yep.
You get it off there.
Yep. Oh, yep. She's sure enough. Should have sucker blow in.
I've got a. We can put the nozzle.
Yeah, that would be even better, wouldn't it? That is using your head, my brother.
Yeah, exactly. Look at that.
Yeah.
I'm
works.
surprised. Normally you gotta bleed them.
Listen.
Alright.
Just get the power steering to work.
Yeah.
All the power you put in it.
Yeah.
Got the Armstrong steering.
Alright.
Going over the vents.
This moment of truth right here.
Yep. We're about to see what happens.
Agua for my Spanish speaking friends.
Boat motor's the only one that takes water from the foot.
Kinks out of it.
There it is.
Let's see if the choke works.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bunch of Bill's screw.
Choke's working. Will you pump that primer block? I had to fill the carburetors up. Let's get that pumped up. Fill them. Only one half of the step is overflow or a leak.
Yeah, we need a get a hose clamp off on it. All right,
Y'all ready?
we're ready.
Fingers crossed.
Here you go. First crank and 18. First time in 18 years. That's awesome. You know, if you want to see how long it runs without fuel, you just disconnect your gas line.
Shoot, yeah, y'all. Well, that's why the carburetor wasn't overflowing that bad.
The motor runs good. It runs completely out of gas. It ran so good.
That's a yammy haw for you.
Hey, 18 years, dude.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
It fired right up,
Oh
dude.
my
Hey, well,
goodness.
It's like an old Ford. She put out a little smoke right starting off.
Yeah,
but-
that's awesome, dude.
We want to see a little bit on this one.
Oh yeah, no, most certainly. Yeah, gotta burn that up.
Oh my goodness.
Burn
How
that
cool is that?
That's awesome. Hey, listen, let's put this thing on the water and see what's up. It's actually the next day and we're back. Rev still made it. You checking your email over there,
Yeah,
Rev?
that's right. I got all these orders I gotta do.
That's right. REVSTORATION, and then Mike from Budget Builds. He's over here. And so what we're going to finish up today, we're going to put this lower unit back on it. We're going to rebuild the carbs. They took care of the steering last night. Double check a charging system. And Mike said something funny. You said something funny a while ago. You said something about putting drain plugs in it. And I thought, well, what? I mean, do you really need drain plugs, Mike?
So,
You know?
I can just about guarantee, as long as this thing is sat, these two plugs right here are going to be for like washdown pumps and your aerator tanks on the inside. There's not one of these I've taken out that hadn't had a busted hose, and we don't want to sink today because I doubt it has a bilge pump, and it probably won't.
So we were talking about it, and Rev was like, well, I got some JB Weld in the truck. You know,
Yeah. Gun tape and everything else. We'll make it
yeah,
work.
and listen, I was like, I'm all about it, man. So let's get all this put back together. We're going to put this thing on the water. Well, we got this lower unit put back on, got the water coming out. Michael's going to fire it up now. We did discover a leak, and I'm not going to say whose fault that was, but but we're going to fire it up and see, you know, just one more time before we put it in the water. That's insane. I mean, that fired right up.
awesome. That thing fired right up.
Moment of truth, y'all. We've made it to the lake. We've got the, he's taking the straps off the boat now. There's the lake. Moment of truth. This is where we pick on people who can't back trailers down into the boat ramp, right? Drain plugs are in.
Y'all ready?
Moment of truth.
See how she runs in the water. Great, y'all.
Yeah.
How was the first run on the water?
Hey, y'all, this is... No, I'm just kidding.
Will you click the choke real quick? If you don't mind, it's key on.
Keys on.
Choke. Make sure we put those on correctly.
This thing fired up. Hey, listen, I don't understand. You know, it's supposed to not want to start on land and want to start on.
Oh, wait.
Oh, that's
I guess we should tighten that.
Yeah.
What I like to do is beat that with the crescent wrench.
Let's go for a ride.
Let me get the vegetation out off my. I need a. Alright, it's official.
Sitting on top of these chairs is better than sitting on them.
Rev, you bring your water skis?
I'm ready to go, man. Little size 12s.
Oh man, she's running good. Look at these seats, y'all.
I'd rather sit on them or sit on top of them than sit in them.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Oh, that's serious.
I know it.
You work
We
it out.
got Captain Wagner at the controls today.
What? Well,
Is it trimming?
it's not going down, is
Don't
it?
trim down.
Can you,
Maybe on the side of the motor there.
There,
Look, y'all, we float, y'all, we
being
float.
locked down when you went down.
Ride's so nice. I love this Jeep.
This thing is awesome. So will it start and float? Absolutely. Thanks, Mike. We appreciate it, buddy.
Man.
You did a great job. So subscribe to Budget Builds and make sure you go check out Rev on REVSTORATION. He did hold a wrench, I think, once one time. You guys take care. God bless.